What's going on, Bulldog Nation? Welcome back to another video, man. Today, guys, we're going to be watching judges misbehaving terribly, doing the things they're not supposed to be doing in court, and just not following the rules of their career, you know what I'm saying? And they actually about to get fired, you feel me? Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Comment, like, subscribe. Let's go.
We're at a bond hearing in Broward County, Florida, for a disturbing incident involving Judge Marilee Ehrlich.
Sure you got your snacks.
The defendant is 59-year-old Sandra Twiggs. She's charged with misdemeanor domestic battery against her 18-year-old daughter. Twigg relies on a wheelchair. She suffers from asthma, diabetes, and pulmonary disease.
I've read the probable cause affidavit.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't have to respond to each thing, but thank you.
At first, Judge Ehrlich is cordial toward the defendant, but that doesn't last.
Recent priors.
None.
Excuse me, ma'am, I'm asking my courtroom staff.
Okay,
That's okay.
okay.
I'll let you know each time I'm talking to you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You okay, ma'am?
Yes, I have asthma with COPD and I have a cough today. Okay.
She said today.
Apparently, she and her adult daughter live in the same home, and they had a verbal altercation about who gets the fan.
The fan, bro.
The judge reviews the case, but there seems to be some information missing.
I don't know whose house this is. I don't know if she's in a position to evict. Excuse me, don't tell me.
The judge is beginning to show some frustration.
Does your daughter live with you, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. But she also
Excuse me, don't say anything beyond what I am asking you. Trust me, I am
you.
Ma'am.
So she lives with my daughter.
She lives with who?
She lives with me and she lives with my daughter in Miami.
Is that a different location?
Yes, in Copenhagen.
Excuse me.
The judge's impatience grows.
Why is she so impatient, though?
My one question to you. Can someone there give her water as a kindness? Ma'am, do you need water? Just nod your head.
Yes, and I'm breathing treatment.
Ma'am, I'm not here to talk to you about your breathing treatment. Excuse me.
It's clear Twiggs is struggling, but the judge just gets increasingly
She's
irritated.
bugging, yo.
I'm not going to spend all day with her interrupting me. It's your turn to speak, counsel.
Sorry, I'm done.
Miss Twiggs, just stay silent for a moment.
Twiggs takes counsel's advice as Judge Ehrlich tries to finish up the hearing. But it's not enough to avoid Judge Ehrlich's wrath.
Do you want her to stay in the home but have no harmful contact with you?
Absolutely, yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor. I need her.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Instead of bond, the judge offers Twiggs pretrial release.
Yes, Your Honor.
Instead of money, do you want to be supervised by pretrial release?
Is that the right answer? Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Pretrial services.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, listen.
I don't know what to say.
You've already said too much. Listen, please.
Yes.
Once again, the judge berates
Sure, to say, shut the
already
fuck up, just
rattled
listen.
Twiggs.
Don't even say yes. Just listen. Can you hear me? Do you understand me?
Yes.
You have to check in with pretrial services by noon on Monday. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. You can return her.
Does that mean I can go home today?
An exasperated Judge Ehrlich seems relieved and the hearing's over, but the story...
For $100, you gonna send somebody to jail?
2012, did you engage in sexual conduct with Judge McCree?
Yes, I did.
Numerous times?
Yes.
Oh.
McCree eventually came clean to his wife, and the judge led Mock to believe that he would leave her.
He was not going through with the divorce in terms of getting it finalized, but we were going through the motions as if we were.
Yeah, man, with the law, you can't get around that shit. Gotta do everything by the
Next,
book.
we head to Claremore, Oklahoma, where County Judge Cassie McCoy appears slumped over in her car in a store parking lot. It's around 4 p.m. on Super Bowl Sunday. Officer Nathaniel Turman arrives on the scene and approaches Judge McCoy's vehicle.
Uh-oh.
She seems to be having some window issues.
This one. You feeling okay? What are you on? Somebody called in and said that you drove through the ditch. Looked like you're about half asleep in the driver's seat when I come up here.
That wasn't me, because I don't know where to go with myself.
You have ID? Okay. You been drinking or anything today? Okay. All right, why don't you come back to my car and talk to me back here?
Judge McCoy follows Turman to his vehicle, where he begins checking the judge's information through his computer.
You're on something. What have you taken today?
I didn't take anything.
Are you a drinker?
No.
When's the last time you got in trouble for alcohol?
I've never had that issue.
Never?
No.
Okay, so January or July of 2008, you didn't get in trouble for alcohol-related offense or anything?
Yes, I did.
So can you be honest now?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been drinking today?
Yes.
Okay. How much you been drinking today?
I drank champagne.
How much have you had to drink today?
A full bottle of champagne.
A full bottle? Sit tight.
Turman goes to speak with his partner.
You recognize
Who is she?
District Judge?
She's a drinker.
She's a judge.
Full bottle of champagne.
Don't let her position influence what needs to be done. If you need to finish the test, finish the test.
After a few minutes, Officer Turman returns to the car and gets right down to it.
Damn, District.
Do you have a drinking problem? You do? You understand what kind of position this puts me in?
Damn.
I think you very well understand it because of what you do for a living. I have no clue who you were. My partner knows who you are.
What I want you to do is I want you to do the right thing.
The officers ask Judge McCoy to exit the car and complete a field sobriety test.
Without turning your head, I want you to follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Do you understand? Okay. Don't turn your head. Keep your head straight.
The test actually causes her to stumble.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Damn.
Officer Turman's seen enough.
No. You're under. Don't make this more difficult than it already is. You're under arrest for actual physical control of a motor vehicle while you're under the influence of alcohol.
Damn.
Just sit right here, okay? You're going to jail.
So you're going to jail.
The judge is
That's
taken back
fucked
to
up.
the station where she agrees to take a breathalyzer test. McCoy's blood alcohol level comes back at 0.35, which is 4 times the legal limit. Because officers didn't witness her actually driving, she's booked on a misdemeanor charge of being in control of a vehicle while intoxicated. The judge is later released on bond and issued a statement saying she's embarrassed by the incident and intends to get professional help. Judge McCoy is also temporarily relieved of her duties.
Temporary relieved of her duties, man. You know what the fuck that mean, man. She ain't going back to work. She ain't getting paid for that shit. You know what I'm saying? She gonna stay drinking at the crib. Solo dolo. But anyway, man, if you guys did enjoy this video, do not forget to drop a like. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment. Drop your thoughts. Any criticism, any ideas. You know what I'm saying? Anything you guys want to see or talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Drop a DM. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next video, man. We out. Peace.